It was a dull grey morning or evening. Not quite sure what time of day it is, but the dullness and the weather makes it confusing and mind-numbing to think about. You're travelling on the road that takes you to somewhere where you know is a evil playing the innocent people of the towns around here. A team of 5 venture deep down the path with forests on either side. Stumbled across some obstacles on the way. Found some interesting artifact on the floor. Almost got their heads ripped off by werewolves as they walked down the street. Got saved by a bunch of gypsy travellers that has just one intention, and that's making money. As they venture forth down the wet, cold, horrible journey towards the village of Barovia on the quest to defeat Strahd, who has placed a curse upon these lands. These 5 characters venture deep. They come to the first sign of living civilization. Ravens flock overhead in the tens of hundreds. Can't even speak. As the thunder claps overhead, it is just miserable. Yet they have one purpose, and that's to find answers and deal with the issues. Wow, welcome people. Good evening. Hope you are ready for another session of Strahd. I got persuaded to continue on from yesterday. We're currently... I hope people can hear me. My mods will soon tell me if I'm not, because we seem to be having some technical issues sometimes. But this is a replacement game for a normal Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition with Sam, the DM. Fortunately, their internet don't get turned on until tomorrow, as they've recently moved. So I'm going to take the reins and entertain you this evening. I am, in fact, your DM. And I will be telling you the story of the Curse of Strahd, Part 2. I appreciate you watching today. If you want to catch up and watch Part 1, it is available on YouTube as of now. You find the link down below. And I've got a 50 follower goal, so please share me, get me out there. And if you like what you see, just hit that follow button. You'll get a special shout out, and you'll help me hit my 50 follower goal. If I hit my 50 followers, I'll do a special one shot for the viewers and only for the viewers. Yeah. So if you feast your eyes on this t-shirt, it's going to come very vital very soon when I release some new updates to the channel. Always beware of the smiling DM. So I'm going to go see if the group is ready, and we'll jump into today's session.
just to help people out.
With accept.
Yes, so we're just getting set up. The players are getting ready. And once the players are ready, we'll get into the story of Strahd. The players have just come up to the village of Barovia, and they're just on the outskirts, ready to peek in to see what's happening. With the Fistani travellers alongside them, guiding them to this village. I think it came to a bit of persuasion, a bit of chat, and the Fistani helped them out in the werewolf situation. It was quite dire, to be fair. They would have certainly been slain within the first hour of starting, to be fair. So we will just get set up, and with that said, we'll be with you shortly. Welcome. Yes, we're live. Are we live? We're live?
Yes.
Yeah, we're live. Cool. So, as I was saying on the intro, it's miserable, foggy, horrible. The thunder just keeps rattling in the background. It doesn't look like it's going to let off anytime soon. The players, they've hit some speed bumps on the way to this village. But they also met some saviours in a way as well on the way. That almost extorted money out of them, if they had money.
They wouldn't have got a dime out of it.
Exactly. Money's worthless where you are right now.
Have more success trying to get alcohol out of what's-his-face's veins at this point.
That's true. To be
So,
fair.
it's late evening time. It's getting quite dull, dark, and still horrible. The weather is still atrocious. And as the players walk down the path with their Fastani gypsy escorts, they notice tall shapes loom out of the dense fog that surrounds everything. The muddy ground underfoot gives way to slick, wet cobblestones. The tall shapes become recognisable as village dwellings. The windows of each house stare out from pools of blackness. No sound cuts the silence except for mournful sobbing that echoes through the streets from a distance. And then we'll go to this page here. To the village of Barovia.
Oh, let me move my stream over so I don't look.
Sorry, there's not much you could really see on there. I'm trying to move it around.
I'm assuming we're coming into town from somewhere over here.
Yes, so
Where the gate was.
We're on a separate map now, actually, I think.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
Sorry, I'd only just
This
seen
is
it.
cool.
I'm faffing.
Yeah.
Right.
There.
where the Ravenhead guides your path. So you're walking in to the village, and the Vistani gypsy, I'm going to call him leader because he's the one who does all the talking, turns around and says to you, goes, we'll park up in the greenery just here. We'll stay in our caravans tonight. You go get yourself acquainted with the village, and we'll see you in the morning if you are willing to go travel up to our camp. And
Where is your camp?
our camp is not there. Hang on. God damn it! I had everything open apart from that.
Damn questions.
Exactly. What did you ask that for?
Well, if we're gonna go see them, I want to having an idea where they are might be.
It's the only one I didn't have open. So it is. Hang on a minute. The Tasia Pool encampment. So if you want to know where that is, it's up north from Barovia. So you follow the track down, and as you follow the track down, you'll see a T-junction. If you take the right path, so you basically just follow this path out of village, and then over the bridge, then you come to a junction. Just turn you right. You'll get led past the river, and you'll see the Tazir encampment. That's where we reside. That's if you wish to come and speak and see us.
So north of Barovia, over the bridge, right path at T Junction.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, I've got that in the notes.
Glad somebody's
And-
taking notes.
And if you do venture that way, make sure you see Madame Eva. She's the best mystic of these lands.
Eva.
Ah, well, that answers yesterday's question.
Well,
So-
I don't know about you, but this weather is atrocious. Well, we're used to it, but we'll see you around.
Talking about it's lovely. And she looks up and dances in the rain.
Thank you for escorting us.
Yes, thank you very much.
Still think we should have charged her, but
No, why would you want to do that?
Well, we'll make sure we put a good word in for you. A bit of free advertisement. What about that?
well, we don't need advertisement. That's fine.
Okay, fair enough.
He chuckles away. So, as you can see by the map,
Okay.
this is the village. And you are encroaching from the southwesterly direction into the village. There's houses all over the place. It's deadly quiet. There's not even a stir on the streets or on the roads. There's literally no one around for you to even talk to. And so what would you like to do?
Maybe look around for anything like
want to find a tavern.
yeah, tavern or a shop of some sort, or creepy old gypsy ladies tent or something.
So,
Tavern?
there's an
Insight or
I'll be honest with you, you don't really need to look hard because,
Okay.
as you can see quite clearly, there's big buildings that are standing out like a sore thumb. They seem to be like a
High Street.
yeah. This is as you walk down the street, you notice that there's a big street walking down the middle of it. And all these houses around here are all small enough to be house dwellings. None of them show signs of any like shop or tavern names on it or anything like that. But until you get to about the actual central point where it goes into a crossroads, you can now start to see you can see a big building here and a big building here.
Yeah.
That really sticks
Do
out.
those have a flagon on a sign?
So if you look, yes. So if you look to your right into this building here, you see a sparse light from this building that spills out from beneath drawn heavy curtains. A sign over the door, creaking on its hinges, reads "Bildrath's Mercantile."
Draft Mercantile.
Michael
M-
McIntyre.
Mercantile. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but yeah. Put it in chat.
I bet I'll spell it completely wrong. Oh, nearly. Oh, Mercantile.
Mercantile,
Oh.
isn't it?
Yeah, Mercantile.
Mercantile.
Spelled
Yeah.
Bill Drafts wrong.
Am I on the wrong chat? Where are people typing this? Oh, here. Right, found it. Ignore me. Ignore me.
Mercantile.
Then on your left side, about here, which is the entrance to this big building in the central point here, you can see a single shaft of light thrust illumination into the main square. Its brightness looking like a solid pillar in the heavy fog. Above the gaping doorway, a sign hangs precariously askew, proclaiming this to be the Blood on the Vine Tavern.
Sound ominous at all?
Oh, that sounds lovely.
The only reason why these two stand out like a sore thumb is because they're actually lit up. Everything else isn't really lit up like this.
What sort of time is this? What sort
As-
of time are we?
It's like late dinner time, so you're probably looking at about 7ish, 7 to 9ish.
Everyone's probably in the pub. Let's go there.
I agree. Everyone
I
else?
certainly agree.
Gonna go
Wow.
into the
Uh,
blood of the vine.
Mark's saying something about casting eyes.
Cast eyes, please.
Also, the stream on Discord is paused.
Thing that keeps us alive.
Oh shit! Yeah. I didn't even join that.
Yeah, I think I know what he's talking about. He's talking about an ability his character has.
Uh-oh.
Oh, okay. Hang on, 1 minute.
Ow,
Do you
ow,
mean-
ow, ow, ow.
If I'm correct, yeah, he's a grave cleric. That makes more sense now.
Oh, I get you.
It allows him to see undead within X amount of feet for a round. Am I correct, Mark?
I've hit the wrong one. Sorry.
Similar to your ranger feat, isn't it?
I think he's
sort
right.
of.
Yeah. Yeah.
Eyes of the grave.
1 moment while I load
Eyes of
you
the
up.
grave.
I'm
I've
just.
got a feeling that the entire village is gonna fucking light up. To be honest.
Yeah, that's what he's talking about.
So this time it's just going to be surrounded by undead village cursed people. Dan's going, oh crap, that's the story.
So you're using Eyes of the Grave, yeah? Yeah. So, as an action, you know the location of any undead within 60 feet of you that isn't behind total cover and that isn't protected from divination magic until the end of your next turn. You can use this feature 2 times per long rest. Right, okay. So, let's do a little measurement.
The rest, yeah, have we?
So 1 square is 40 feet, just to let you know.
Oh, that's an odd.
Wow.
It tells you at the bottom of the map, which is quite cool. God damn it! I need a burp, and I just need to burp. Right, sorry.
Bless you.
There's as you go dark and your sight goes all black, you're looking out towards your vision to make sure that you are not accompanied by the undead variety. And as you're looking around, nothing is triggering your interest as you are standing here right now. Not even in the tavern. Okay.
Not even amongst the group?
No. Good question.
Well, I wouldn't know,
no.
obviously.
No. Nope. No one.
Isn't even a player race like classes is undead?
There is certain like necros and stuff like that. You could probably argue that the Asimir is fallen Asimir maybe can be.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah.
It's all dependent. Right. So you want to go into the tavern? You say.
Yeah.
All right.
That'll be our best bet, I guess. Any information we need to know, we'll probably find there.
I agree.
Blood on the Vine Tavern.
Yes.
A lot of loose lips at a tavern.
Oi, oi. Oi.
Hey,
Really.
it's just Gem. She
I
can't.
apologise in advance if people get confused between actual me and Cassandra.
Are they very similar?
Oh no, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
As soon as you sling out an insult, that'll definitely be Cathara.
Ah.
Hopefully.
I don't think I have a tavern map. Let me just check. I have so many. No, I don't think I do. It's not an issue. No. Nope. Okay, so theatre of the mind.
It sounds more like a staple gun than crackling
Yeah, that sounds like a staple gun.
fire.
Can't hear any
So-
Oh,
sound.
piss, I just dropped my tea down myself.
Don't do that.
That's
I miss
silly.
my big mouth.
Ah.
Don't know, I miss my big mouth. Ugh.
So,
Zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. Do.
There's people.
Looks like three women and 1 man and an E2.
1 men.
Oh, I don't know why
And 1
E2
man.
E2 shouldn't have.
Any insults begin.
What E2? What are you talking about? You're mad. Okay, so in this tavern, it's about behave yourself.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Really? I would expect better of you.
You should, but for that moment, no.
Yeah. Right. So this tavern building is approximately 6 feet square. As you look around, what is your passive?
Very small.
Yeah, 6 feet square. Oh, 60.
60
Very-
feet square. 60
Oh,
feet square.
okay.
What is,
We'd all be crammed in there otherwise.
Squeeze in, squeeze in.
right, what
Like
is
drinking in
your
a telephone box.
passive perceptions?
Very
14.
low, something like 12, I think.
14's
13.
mine.
Oh, sorry. What are we doing?
I'm just seeing what your passives are.
Perception.
14.
I thought you
Under
could
your
see
senses.
11.
So no one notices it, so that's good.
Notices
Oh.
what?
No,
So
nothing.
there's something we should have noticed. Dan,
Oh,
come
crap.
on.
No,
It's rude, Dan. That's rude.
that's not rude. That's true.
Okay.
This tavern seems to strive you as a finely appointed tavern once, but has seemed to have gone and grown shoddy over the years of it being here. A blazing fire in the hearth gives scant warmth to the few huddled souls within. They include the barkeep, 3 Fistani sitting together by the fire. You can tell they're Fistani by the way they dress. And a man sat on his own in the corner, sipping quite gracefully on some wine. The barkeep is a pudgy little man. He's about 5 foot, and he tends to the bar, and he's always cleaning glasses, as you see. He's just sitting there cleaning the glass, putting it down, picking up all the rest of them.
Is there any dark corners in this tavern?
Dark corners. Pretty much every part of the corner is dark, apart from the fire,
Cool.
where the fire is. The Fastani are 3 ladies, all sat around like a bench around this fire. They're all chatting away to each other quite quietly, keeping them to themselves. And he looks like a beautiful, flowing, blonde-haired gentleman sipping on some wine. He's human, and he locks eyes with you as you enter. Like basically acknowledges that you've just walked through the door, and he's the only one that does it. No one else does that.
I hate it when
I'm
people do
going
that.
to get a glass of wine from the barkeep. Hello, little podgy man. May I have a glass of wine, please?
I
You-
suppose I should have an ale as well.
Yeah,
glass-
Empress has gone straight over to the fire.
What, you want wine? Ale we don't serve here. We just serve wine.
Oh,
Oh
telling
no.
you that funny, yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'll take a wine.
2 wines. Anything
Like
else?
irony taste to it.
By any taste to it? What?
No, does it have any irony? As in,
Oh.
does it taste like.
I don't know yet. You have to buy one to try it.
I'm
I would
going
like
to
a
have
red
a
one.
glass of red.
We
yes.
we only have red.
Of course they have
Of
only
course
red. Why would they have any other kind?
Have a slight tang
She's
of
just gonna
metal.
tap a ruby shaped
Would-
heart,
Would
anatomical
I?
heart, and go red is a lovely colour of
Yeah. Would I interest you in a picture? If you are buying so many,
I'll have a Merlot, thank you.
I can instead of having a single glass for each of all of you, it may be cheaper to get a picture.
I would like a
Yeah.
port.
Port? There is no port.
It's
We've
difficult
just
now.
got wine.
Just
That-
blood.
What
Just
is
blood
wine?
wine.
Whilst
So-
they're at the bar ordering, can I bring my familiar back into existence? Just
Yep.
by snapping it out of its pocket
Port
dimension.
Will
wine.
that not freak everyone else out, possibly?
I'm currently by the fire, just like
Oh,
I'm sorry.
unless people are staring at me, which I don't think they are.
I'm sorry, sir, but you are obviously deaf. All of you are deaf. We only have wine.
Have a Cabernet Sauvignon then,
You
please.
could just give them an empty glass and send them outside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a water trough outside.
Yeah. Oh, whatever the whatever red wine you have, then I suppose will do.
So it'll be the Wizard's Fine Wineries wine then. Yes, okay. It's the only one we have, and it's a copper piece per glass of wine.
Okay.
Could you sort your currency out on
Now
it?
this is a problem. I only
Yeah.
have gold.
I have 10 gold.
I can
How do we do
split
this?
money if need be.
I'll pay for everything. It's fine. Makes no dent out of mine.
So I'm
You wolf
awfully sorry, but how many do you want? You confused me.
Ambris,
Mm-hmm.
drink.
Sure.
Amara, empty glass.
Okay. No, okay, that's fine. I'll note that. Nope. No to your question. So sorry. How many?
4.
4, please.
That'll be 4 copper pieces, please.
I'm just gonna have to give them a gold.
Thank you. So
I need to learn is how to do money on. Oh, you just click on it.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just click on it.
Yeah, and it brings up a whole.
Literally just click on it. It doesn't automatically translate copper into silver. You have to do that yourself.
Mhm.
Actually, it does it. I'm not sure.
Does it? If it does, I'll.
No, it doesn't.
So
That's too good to be
so-
true.
How much? Sorry.
4 copper, please. And
No,
he's just
yeah,
sitting
right,
there
doesn't.
cleaning these
Just buy it.
glasses.
Yeah, Ambrose, once he's dried himself by the fire a little, he's going to wander back over and I'm assuming Wolfgang is trying to count out the currency.
I'm trying to work out how much change I should be getting.
Just why not buy a drink for everyone? Make some
Yeah,
friends.
yeah, okay, do that. Yeah, next round on me or
Uh,
whatever. Just take the gold and use it as a slate for everyone else in the room.
You are awfully kind, my sir. I appreciate it.
I just
From your
insight
tone, that sounds very
the
un-
little
un-
tubby
well-
fellow. Does he look okay? You know, he doesn't look like he's a bit grey or anything like that.
No, he looks like a miserable, tubby bloke.
Okay then.
Okay, so he pulls like a black glass bottle from underneath the counter. He removes the cork, and you hear it come out quite nicely and pop. And he pours 4 glasses of wine. It is red, and he thanks you. Thank you for your gold and generosity.
standard wine-like consistency?
No, it looks like wine. Yeah.
not too thick.
No, it looks wine. Yeah.
I suggest we sit down for a minute first.
You can
and
do
have
a
quick
anyone
conversation.
anyone who's looking at the glass could do a medicine check just to see if they can figure out if there's blood or
I'm
not.
having a good
You
look
don't
at
need
it.
to. You don't
but
need
I
to. I have
don't
something to
know.
solve that problem.
Okay.
Ah,
There we go.
congeal.
Yeah. My familiar can detect poisons. if it can taste them.
Oh God.
So you got to poison
You
it
made a
from
mistake, Dan. You made a
would that
severe
count?
mistake.
Yeah, but
You
would
should
that
never have
technically
given me
count
this
as a
power.
poison?
Pardon?
I don't think it would count as a poison though, would it?
No, count if
blood
it
won't.
is poison.
Oh, if,
Poison.
I don't think.
oh.
Yeah, but sure, that's not what we're looking for. We're looking to
No,
find out
that
if this
not
is
what we're
blood or
looking
not.
for. Yes.
Is the guy in the corner at the table that he's sitting at? Has it got chairs around it?
Yeah. It's got a few chairs around it, and if not, you could drag a chair from another table over as well.
As soon as the drinks have been poured, I'm going to swipe mine, and I'm just going to glide over and go. Anyone sitting here? The blonde.
He says, yes, of course, yes, please sit down. I can see that you are new here, so just, take your seat.
I'm going to sit there, and then I'm just going to put both my feet up on the table, not near him, but just sit.
Oh, by the way,
And
it's not poisoned.
Okay, good to know.
Both feet up.
Not near him, so I'm not being too rude, but feet up on the table, just minding our own business, sitting there and.
He ushers the other people, the other group over as well. He's like, come, please, sit down. I'll pay for your wine, not a problem.
Oh, don't worry,
Oh.
I've already paid.
Too late, we've already paid for yours.
Yeah.
I'll put my feet back down then, and I'll sit up like a lady.
So you're new here. Are you adventurous?
Could say that.
We don't get many new people around here, and the people of Barovia, they like to keep to themselves.
Feet are already off, Mark. You don't touch.
Yeah,
There's a
no,
look,
someone
no
who can
touch
do
policy.
an incredible unarmed strike. I wouldn't be going anywhere near a feat.
Do not touch me.
As he sips on his wine, he turns around and says, "So, if you're adventurers, I take it you're here for a purpose."
What do you think that might be?
To aid the citizens of Barovia.
Then yes.
Excellent. I'm glad you said that, because I need some aid myself.
Tell us what aid you require, and we'll see what we can do.
Now, see now, my sister Irene Kolyana.
Ah, you're the guy who sent us the letter.
What letter? I'm not the guy who sent the letter. What? He looks very confused.
Irina Kolyana. Oh,
It's my
no.
sister.
Yes, you're
Your
the
father
sister
probably
of
sent
the...
it.
No, her boyfriend or her husband sent it.
Bloke.
That's very interesting because she hasn't got a boyfriend or husband or fella or bloke.
Kolyan
Rather.
Indirovich. Ring any bells?
Kolyana Novich.
Indirovich.
It's like tennis players.
Indovich. Yeah, it is, yeah. One moment.
Look, Penumbra, show him the letter.
Oh, I'll go
Irina
to Ambrose.
Kolyana. Oh, Ambrose.
I will hand over the letter.
Irina Kolyana. That sounds familiar. That's named in the
yeah.
letter.
Kolyana Indirovich. That's my father, the burgomaster of this place.
Ah,
Called it.
but then it says the love of my life, Irina Kolyana. If
Do you
that's
not
his...
love your children?
Let me look at this letter because you are worrying me a little bit.
yeah, your family business is no business of mine, but
So, not to alarm you, my friends. Oh, they're keeping to themselves, Kafara. They're just sitting in the corner. They don't bat an eyelid towards you or any of you. Excuse me. He looks at the letter and he's like, "That's not my father's writing. That's not that's not the burgomaster's handwriting. I know it well enough, as he's my father."
Oh dear.
Now this is where I want to express the importance of my next question I'm going to ask you. Are you able to help me protect Irina Kolyana?
Depends how she needs protecting.
And from what?
Well, she's
Exactly.
currently imprisoned in her own home, our father's house, and I need your help really to get her out and escort her to Valaki, where she has a better chance of ridding of the evil that is chasing her, basically.
Well, that
I'm
seems
just managed to get
interesting.
myself into such a ridiculous situation.
Sometimes people do not put themselves in situations. Sometimes the situations find them.
Well, if they can't look after themselves, you know.
Exactly my point.
Can a newborn protect themselves?
No, but this is quite clearly a woman grown.
To
I'm just confused
to
by.
demons and angels, we're all children.
Darling, you're confused by most things, so just sit there.
Oh no, I meant this is me.
Oh, that's Dan. That's John. That's
Sorry.
John.
Might want to make that clear because it can't be.
No, I'm just confused by this letter. Like, if this is not his father, then what are we doing here? We only came here because of this letter.
Let me take one more look at this letter.
How do these
Pay attention to the seal on it as well. Maybe you can tell us who sent it.
Oh, yes, the seal. Forgot about that.
I think I already know who sent it because we showed it to the Vistani. This is Sean talking, and they told us who it was.
That bastard.
You forgot his name.
No, I know. That bastard. He's been chasing my sister Irina for a while now. He wants to marry her. This is Strahd himself. He sent this letter out to you to get you here.
Why, yes, then.
Right, so now we have
That's always the
Strahd who
question.
wants the lady, and then we have the brother who wants to save the lady. Fantastic. Okay.
Is there a reason why he's after her?
Does he need a
Wants
reason?
to marry her.
Oh. He's one of those, is he?
Maybe you can tell us a bit about this Strahd.
All I know is he's the uno memento.
Okay. We're all learning.
I have it in front. This is why I hate reading from a book. I have read this, but my memory is terrible. Bear with me a moment.
No worries.
We have comments
Take your
in the Twitch
Right.
from Fangy6972. The Discord link is not working.
What Discord link?
Yeah,
not
we
sure.
have a Discord link.
I don't know. Oh, because he did iDiscord. I don't think we have iDiscord.
No, we don't. Unfortunately, this game is it's not for the viewers at the moment. Until I hit 50 followers, that's when I will do the personal one shot for the viewers. This is a pre-planned game with pre-planned players. I'm afraid. The time will come.
But make sure you follow,
Oh yes.
so then you can
Yes.
get the numbers up, and then you can join.
I believe he is a follower already, which is fantastic, and I appreciate
Oh,
that.
really? Nice.
Right, I need to.
Oh, come. Yeah, the title says "Come play with Bulverik." Join Bulverik as he tells the story, yada yada. It also says 50 followers, it's a special one shot.
Oh.
It's probably
Yeah,
implying.
well, we have got a what's those things called at the bottom when it's got the percentage? Once we hit 50, so We can see we got 31 there.
Yeah. A progress
Not-
bar. Is that
not-
what you're
that's
looking
it.
for?
Progress bar. Use your words, Gemma.
So, right, we'll get back into it. So, Strahd von Surrefish. Where do I start? Well, he's a count, a prince, a soldier, and a conqueror. After the death of the king, Strahd waged long, bloody war against his family's enemies. He cornered them in a valley and slaughtered them all. Then he named the valley Barovia. So he's one of the creators of this land. After his deceased father, he named it after his deceased father, basically.
Mm.
He was so struck by the scenic beauty that he decided to settle here and live here amongst the people. The queen, Ravenovia, lamented the death of Barov and was fearful of Strahd. War had made him cold and arrogant.
I mean, he's her son, as in by blood.
Yes,
as it were.
by blood. Yes, by blood. He had a brother as well, a younger brother, but no one really talks about him. No one knows his name. Kind of had a bit of an envy of his mother and his brother. We all know that. That's why he stayed in Barovia to control that, and that's probably why we don't hear much of his brother's name. The peace of the area made him restless, and
A warmonger, then.
He began to feel his best years were behind him. He was unwilling to go the way of his father, so he studied the magics, and he started to forge a pact with some dark magics of the Shadowfell.
Just going to glance at
Quite
Penumbra.
surprised Penumbra's not grinning at the moment.
No, she's sat
That's
back,
probably killed
arms
the grin.
folded.
That
Yeah.
probably killed the grin.
Oh, I thought it'd be
Ow.
quite fun.
Yes, so yes, well, doing that, he kind of got promised. He in return promised immortality. And you know what happens when you play.
Light bulb! Ding, 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 ding!
You know what happens when dark powers and immortality mix.
Pretty sure that light bulb went off quite a while ago.
Yeah. Dark powers and immortality.
He
Equals bad.
Mermaid. It's a mermaid.
he erected the castle just down the road that shadows this village. He erected it by grabbing all the wizards and artisans around the area and bringing them and making them build this castle to rival all the magnificent fortresses of his ancestral homeland. And he named it Castle Ravenloft after his mother. So he had some feelings for his mother after she passed.
Some friends there, Penumbra.
Right?
Ravens.
They are the symbol of the Raven Queen. But I'm going to ask. Actually, we haven't asked his name, have we? So
We
what
have
is your
not.
name?
I was going to ask.
I am Ismark. These
Mark,
weird.
or are you questioning your name?
It is Ismark Kolyanovich. I am the son of the burgomaster of these lands. And
So
I
in
welcome
your family, I guess, do you keep surnames? Because that's a different surname again.
Or is it just DM's pronunciation?
Hang on a minute. Where are we? God damn it, I've got so many windows open. I'm having to pop back into each one of them. Alright, yeah, so the burgomaster is called Kolyana Indirovich.
Yeah.
The Ismark Kolyanovich. Hang on a minute, let me just check something quickly. Where are you?
Yeah.
So many things happening here. Oh, yep. No. Oh, it's I believe it's the heritage we have in here. We have our own last names. To be honest, I don't know.
Okay.
You choose your own name.
Yeah,
Or is it dependent on male or female, like it is in some Eastern European countries?
exactly. I think you got that right.
Okay.
If not, that is now.
It is now canon for this game.
Okay. Noted.
So, we believe that he met the love of his life after he just sneeze. Bless me. Yes, he met the love of his life, Tatiana, a Barovian woman who had fine lineage and remarkable beauty. He fell in love quite quickly, and he believed her to be a worthy bride. He lavished Tatiana with gifts and attention. But she fell in love with his brother instead.
Oh God.
Classic jealousy.
So I believe he took
So
her.
glad you said that, and not women. Otherwise, you would have had a slap to the face.
I'm not that foolish.
He chased
She's
her.
gonna sit there with just make a triangle shape with her hand and go, love triangle.
Yeah. He chased her until she just couldn't take it anymore and hurled herself off a balcony to escape him. But now, my darling sister, Irina.
Okay, now I can hear the stapler.
Yeah.
My darling sister Irina, she is a spitting image of Tatiana, and we believe that the soul has been reincarnated into her, and he believes that,
Interesting.
and is chasing her to once again be reunited with the love of his life. So
Very
I
interesting.
need to get him to where he needs to be. I need to get her to where she needs to be.
Okay.
So you want her, so that's why you want her away from Strahd.
It would be nice.
We
So-
can do that.
I believe it's possible.
I think we should do that. Cracks knuckles.
You say
Take her away from
Did-
Strahd,
did you
or
say-
give her to
did you s-
Strahd? Which one are we going for here?
keeping her away from Strahd. From the
taking
sounds of
her
it.
away.
I have a question. You said she's pursued by the devil. Did you call him a devil?
I did, yeah.
Okay. Sorry, that threw me off for some reason. You you say she's being pursued by him. Has he made any attempts to actually just take her? Or is it like he spotted her and he's circling like a vulture?
He can't. She's staying in the home of her residence. Multiple attempts to get her out, but she just doesn't go out of the home anymore. Because when he comes and he can't gain access to the building.
Can I make some form of check on what that actually means? He is like.
I could just imagine him
if he-
tapping at the window, go, Irene, do you want to go on a date? I got some flowers.
I got some
Pretty
chockies.
thought of the blood-sucking, garlic-hating, night-loving
Creep.
yes.
Yeah. Is there a way I can use do any form of check to see if I know what he is from that just vague description of like he can't enter buildings? Because I'm not. I imagine there's very few things that can't enter buildings or smash buildings down to gain entry.
The only thing I can think of maybe is a history.
Some of.
Do we need
Oh,
proficiency
no,
or
we
just
could-
straight proficiency?
If you try history, and
Great
you might have
skill.
known it. Yeah, the skill.
My history is poo,
14.
but could I give it a try? As in, like,
Yeah,
seeing that because he's Shadowfell linked.
yeah, you can do.
Probably not going to be very good. Straight 13.
It's not common knowledge from where you'll come from. You are from a far, far away place, and what they've just described is not really anything that you've come across or been told or read upon, stumbled
Yeah.
across.
Yeah. Okay. If that's the case, Ambrose has pulled out his book from his hip and is currently furiously writing down notes on this. Like, can't enter buildings.
So what I can do
So,
is I can take you to the burgomaster's residence where she resides, and we can speak with her.
Would be lovely. By the way, what does the wine taste like? She's going to sip it.
Very, very nice. Very nice.
Oh! Oh, this is nice. Knock it back.
This is made here in the vineyards by the wizards themselves.
why is it only wine?
Looks at picture of Strahd. Hmm.
Is there like a metallic tang to this wine?
Nope.
Like, for example, tastes a bit like blood.
No, it tastes like really nice red wine.
Good, I do like a red.
Ismark, why is it only wine?
Unfortunately, it's the only thing we can get in here.
I imagine imports and
In here.
exports are not this village's
we
strong
don't
suit.
we don't have any exports and we don't have any imports. The Vistani are the only people that can bring stuff in, but we call that luxuries. The only reason why we have
Wait, what?
wine here.
Hold on.
Yep.
Are these Vistani the only people who can leave or something?
I've never really tried to leave. We've always stayed here. We are worried that the wolves of the forest will tear us apart if we do try to leave.
Being
Decent
kept in,
reason.
Seems like.
But surely, You
Oh,
must
we've
have
either
considered
got-
it.
A village.
Oh, we've considered it. People have
scenario.
gone. People have gone missing and never returned.
So why couldn't the Vistani move freely then?
I have no idea. Maybe they've got some sort of understanding with Strahd himself.
A once upon a time issue.
Yeah.
Well, we need to have a meeting with some Vistani anyway. So maybe we can find answers there then.
Yeah, it's a good start. There's a camp up by the river.
Up north.
Yeah.
I was thinking more like the Vistani that are sat around a table next to us.
Hmm.
Well, these
True,
women
but-
here, they're not very talkative. In all fairness, they own this this tavern.
Three female Vistani who own a tavern.
Hmm. And they make sure that you pay as
Yes,
well. If
like-
you don't pay, they'll do nasty things.
Nasty.
Okay then.
Yeah.
I
Consider
wonder
us
where they got the
warned.
money to buy this tavern. Giggles.
To be fair, from what you've noticed from the Vistani, they are well off.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was noted easily.
And going back to the imports and exports question, we only eat and drink what we grow here. And the wizards own a winery northwest of here, where they grow their own grapes and they make their own wines.
I'm getting
I'm gonna whisper
a
to
cure
Amber.
for wellness vibe here. Anyone seen that film?
No, but I've heard of it.
It's very good.
Isn't that the one that's basically about a cult?
Pretty much.
Hey,
I was thinking about
Amberis.
the village, but-
Amberis.
Yes.
The trader card.
Trader.
Look to the Wizard of Wines in Wood and Sand the Treasure hides.
Fucking hell, Wolf, I'm
Would the
impressed.
wizard- would the wine? Would the wizard of the wines? Would that be the maker of the wines or the seller of the wines? I'm
Find the
assuming maker.
leader of the feathered
Look
ones
for
who
the
live among
wizard's
the
tower
vines.
on the lake, and let the wizard's name and servant guide you to which you seek.
It sounds like you've already had a chat with the Vistani already. You've got some future.
They're
going there.
confusing people.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
And look at the raven one. Find
Why
the leader
can't-
of the feathered ones who live among the vines.
Why
Though
must
old,
everything
he has
be
one more
in
fight left in him.
riddles and rhymes? Sorry for interrupting.
Just trying
He
to find
waits
out
for
where
you
it
in
is
place
on the
of
map.
wisdom. I'll have to keep these group notes open because I keep forgetting.
Yeah. Okay. So, is everyone in agreement that we go to
Ow.
Eastmark's sister to have a chat to see what we can do?
Are we not going to try and talk to the three Vestani ladies sat at the table?
Be my guest. I was shunned for talking earlier, so go right ahead.
I'm pretty sure Vistani would not want to talk to a tiefling. Would it not be better for someone slightly more human-like to speak to them?
I knew you expected me to talk to them for a second, as it sounds like.
Any human, anyone who looks slightly more human than a tiefling with a
I'm a
tail and
dragonborn.
vines.
I am not human here.
Exactly. Do we have anyone who looks a little less?
Penumbra's just sitting there picking her teeth, just looking at
No,
Wolfgang
not
like,
you. Not you.
Oh.
Not
Probably
you, Penumbra.
you, darling.
Wolfgang.
I'm delightful. What are you
As mu-
talking about?
As much as as much as Cathara hates to admit it, I bet. I think you're probably the best option for this.
Okay, just out of character quickly. For what? I was talking to Hall about tea.
Priorities.
Yeah,
Yeah.
priorities, food.
Priorities. Going to talk to the Vistani ladies as to why they are able to move freely.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And if you get blown up, we'll just look at your smouldering ruin.
Oh,
mess.
I can withstand an explosion.
I'll slap him on the
Don't
back and
tempt
go,
me.
got your back. We'll keep an eye on you. put her feet back up on the table, just sips the rest of her wine.
Yeah. Ambrose has probably started stroking his cat, trying to avoid the wings if they start to unfurl.
I'll stand up and I'll do like a stretch and I'll make my way over to the Vistani table.
Cracks his neck.
Cracks my neck, cracks my fingers. Look like I'm gonna give him a pounding.
So as you walk over,
yeah.
Giggle.
you hear them talk about coin. Basically, they're like, "Oh, yes, we earned 10 platinum last season. It was incredible."
Excuse me, ladies. Would you care for another wine?
And yes, I think this season we'll earn 15 platinum.
Oh, I'm going completely. Okay.
How do you think we're going to get 15 platinum? I tell you what, we might have to bring. We'll have to get the men to bring the ale, I think.
You know, you could save a bit more platinum if you let me buy you a drink.
I think we sent the wrong person.
No, don't send the creepy one. No.
Okay,
she turns around.
Ambrose is going to look at Cathara. Yeah, Ambrose is looking between Cathara and Penumbra.
Personality traits. I
Do you want
face
to
problems
intervene?
head on. A simple, direct solution is the best path to success.
They stop and shut up. They turn around. They look up at you and they go, "You talk to us."
Yes.
Well, we're not talking to you, so piss off. Well, thank you.
See you later.
I appreciate.
Right, so
I appreciate you.
one or
spending
two
your
things
coin.
are about to happen now. We're either about to make great friends or we're about to make great enemies.
End this conversation.
Okay, Ambrose is going to quickly just get up and go like, no. That's enough.
You've spent.
He's actually just going to get in front of Wolfgang and just be like, no, go sit back down.
Okay.
You've
Don't have to
spent.
tell me twice.
You've spent a gold at the bar already, and that's enough for me. So I thank you.
Hey, what do I know? I was only trying to start a conversation with you.
I don't want a conversation.
That's fine.
Sorry about that. That was my idea to send him. Seeing as he's the only one who's close to looking human.
And you're any better?
I'm a dragonborn here. I'm not exactly human here.
I understand that, but you just called him an idiot, and I think you're even more.
I didn't call him an
right?
idiot.
No.
I did not call him an idiot.
Sorry, I misheard that. Sorry.
That was the other two. And Ambrose
He might as well be an idiot.
Whether he is or isn't is not my concern. Whether or not he starts a fight and costs me money, gets me thrown out, or otherwise beaten up is my concern.
Oh, we won't do that as long as you don't cause a problem. Is there a problem?
Yeah. No, there's no problem here. And that's why I tried to stop him.
Oh, good. Thank you. I appreciate that. Now go sit down and drink your drink. I appreciate that.
I've already drank it.
We'll get another one then. Great.
Jeez, okay, sorry. Goodbye.
Use of my fucking gold tab that I've made.
Yeah, okay.
What gold tab?
Okay, sorry for bothering you. Have a nice evening.
The tab I made out of 1 gold for.
We don't do
people
tabs.
that buy drinks. I just paid for everyone's drink.
I
Oh.
love this already. I'm just gonna be like, let's just leave.
They're going to look at each other and they're going to go, Jesus.
He won't save you.
Who won't?
The Raven Queen
Jesus.
will.
What did they just say?
Who is this? What?
Penumbra stops laughing.
They said Jesus.
Who's Jesus? Is he a demigod?
No.
Intimidation shit. It's -1.
Just a monk who could walk on water.
Yeah. Did they say only the Raven Queen will?
Maybe.
As we get up to go out, I want to make sure I'm the last one going out. My intimidation's really shit, but
I'm still sulking on the
Ambrose is
chair.
looking suspicious at you as he walks out. Like, don't be long and don't
she's
kill
just
anyone.
not. She's completely ignoring you. She's like,
In that
go.
case, he's not leaving. He's going to
No,
stand
no.
in the doorway.
She's just gonna stand there and look at you, and just the grin's just gonna get wider and wider. It's okay, Ambrose. I can look after myself.
It's not you I'm concerned about.
Yeah.
It's the building.
But as everyone goes out, I'm just gonna stand there, not too close to him, so that any shadow that's near me is like being pulled towards me, and it just seems like like the darkness is around me, and I was gonna have a big grin and just go, "Thank you for the wine, ladies," and then just gonna walk out.
Well, welcome.
I don't know.
Yeah, I
I
don't
don't know.
think they
My
took
intimidate. I just wanted to try and intimidate, but
You could try an intimidation if you want.
it's -1. It's really poo.
If your character would do it.
And she's just gonna glide out the room.
If only you had a great big bulging giant dumbass around that is actually good at intimidation.
You mean just fall out of the tavern?
Yeah.
Or if you had a dragonborn who's actually very charismatic, apparently, for some reason.
Okay, so you're back out into the streets. Are you, Ismark is with you.
That was a disaster. Let's hope nothing else goes wrong today.
Oh, you just had to say it.
So
Ambrose just knocks on the door, thinking, knock on wood,
so he
not
walks.
realising it's a door.
He walks down here, and he points to the.
Nice shot.
And he points to the building to your left, and he says, "Well, that's the general store. That's the only shop that's open."
Can't
And-
imagine you have many ways, right?
Oh, you'll be surprised. And then as soon as you walk through here, you know the weeping sound you heard in the wind as you walked into this village. It's a lot louder as you walk past that building.
Which building?
This
here,
one?
yes.
Ah.
Oh.
What's that crying about?
Someone's unhappy. There's always someone unhappy here, especially when we're in the shadow.
Straight out the window. And having a look.
Window is boarded up. I think.
Any letterboxes?
Hang on.
Letterboxes.
Yeah.
I'll give you 10 out of 10 for creativity.
There we go. So a moaning sob floats through the still, grey streets, colouring your thoughts with sadness. The sounds flow from a dark, two-storey townhouse. So as you look through the window or any cracks, it's just dark in there. And he's walking off, by the way.
It looks very inviting. Oh, where'd they go?
Oh,
uh,
hang on. We'll go back to here quickly. Rewind. Blah, blah, blah.
okay.
Then he says, just don't venture down that way. If you venture down that way, that's the derelict part of the town.
Hmm.
You get
Any dangers?
No dangers. It's more you'll get homeless people, and you get people worrying about meeting ends. And then this big building in front of us is our home.
Ah.
So I'll explain it to you. So as he's walking up towards the mansion, as you can see it in your view, a weary looking mansion squats behind a rusting iron fence. The iron gates are twisted and torn. The right gate lies cast aside, while the left swings lazily in the wind. The stutter and squeal and clang of the gate repeats with mindless precision. Weeds choke the grounds and press with menace upon the house itself, yet against the walls. The growth has been tramped down to create a path all about the domain. Heavy claw markings have stripped the once beautiful finish off the walls. Great black marks tell of the fires that have assailed the mansion. Not a pane nor a shard of glass stands in any window. All the windows are barred with planks, each one marked with stains of evil omen.
Ooh.
I don't know if I have a map for this. Do I have a map for this? No, I don't have a map for this. That is the map.
That's not ominous at all.
What are you talking about? Of course it is.
Sarcasm?
Yeah.
Is his name Bismarck?
Ismark.
Ismark.
That's what I heard.
Ismark.
Ismark. Where is the lake?
The lake.
Yeah.
So the lake is south of Barovia, the village of Barovia, and
Okay.
it flows up north and then goes northwest. Yeah,
Wizard's Tower on the lake.
Do we know what the Wizard of Wine's name is?
no, I'm not sure. I know who will know though.
Ooh,
That's
please.
the Vistani.
Okay, oh,
Yeah,
well, you've seen how great that went.
Not
How
all
about
of
we
them are
go
like
to
that.
the original Vistani we were looking for, planning to go to? The ones
And-
who are probably nicer.
Did they say
Yeah,
that
true.
Madame Eva was because Vistani camp's north of Barovia
And and Eva's was on the way. Is
on the
Just
what?
why.
Okay. Oh, okay.
well, it was no, that was the gist that I got from what was said.
Careful, Dan.
From what we got in the notes, Vistani camp north of Barovia over the bridge, right path at the T-junction is the camp.
And during those directions, the Lady Eva was also mentioned. So I don't know, I assumed it was along the way, so maybe it would be worth going to find these Vestani.
Chocking on air.
Yeah, I think Madame Eva is part of that Vistani camp. Yeah. So I think she'll come with going there.
As part of the package, okay.
Yeah.
Whew, almost killed myself then.
Let's do that then. Are we to look for somewhere to stay this night?
That wouldn't be a bad shot. Actually, I took a bit of a tangent
Yeah.
last time on the path.
Is that the only tavern in town?
The other one is shut down.
So the tavern where we've just probably made enemies, does that have rooms?
No, I don't think so. No, that doesn't. But however, you will find lots of derelict houses around here.
So just break in and sleep in one. Okay, love it.
No safe houses or hostels of any sort?
Nope.
It doesn't seem like this part of the world gets a lot of visitors, so I
Your
don't
house
think.
got much space?
Huh?
Are we not still with Ismark?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bismarck now.
You could stay in the mansion if you want. It's not pretty.
Certainly better than the streets.
Okay. Yeah. Well, let's get out of the rain. Come on, come in. As you walk, he goes through the gate, and as he walks through the trampled weeds and overgrowth, everyone sees this because you've got higher passive perception. You can discern that the trampled weeds, there's amongst them is quite obvious wolf paw prints and human footprints all around this building. And
Oh, well, this seems odd.
Oh, Wolfgang. You'll be
Guard dogs
comfortable
round
I suppose.
Hey.
well, we don't have any guard dogs. I told the wolves that they like to roam free. That's why
Oh, I was completely on the werewolf thing. Perhaps the prints are not of different animals, but different people.
Yes. That's
You've
what I
already
was
had running
also-
with werewolves.
That is also what I was thinking. Hence the Wolfgang comment. Pats Wolfgang on the head.
Can you reach?
Yeah. How
Pull him
tall are
down
you
by his
again?
beard.
6'2".
Grab his
Yes,
beard and just
yes,
pull
I
it
can
down and
reach.
down.
Nice.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. So he opens up quite a barricaded door into this mansion. And it is quite clear that it is dilapidated. So as you enter out of the rain, the rain dies down as you're inside the building and in the warmth.
Yeah. Once inside, Ambrose will start using prestidigitation to try and dry himself off a bit. And if anyone gives him a look of what you're doing, this is like cleaning.
Yeah. So, in the interior of the mansion is well furnished, yet the fixtures show signs of great wear. Noticeable oddities are the boarded up windows and the presence of holy symbols in every room. The burgomaster is in a side drawing room as you're led into the drawing room. He's on the floor, lying in a simple wooden coffin, surrounded by wilting flowers and a faint odour of decay.
Does he look as though he's moved any time recently?
Investigation.
Investigation.
Mm-hmm.
Command was shaking it off again all over Ambrose. He had to do
I don't
prestidigitation.
shake. I don't
I'm
have like
joking.
animalistic tendencies because I turn into sort of a wolf.
I don't know why, but I
course
just see
not.
Wolfgang as thingy from Game of Thrones.
The mountain?
No, Giant's Bane.
Giant's Bane?
The Giant's Bane? Tormund.
Oh. Okay.
Honestly, I'm just a person.
So,
I
would you
don't shake
Oh,
off like
What am I
some.
doing, Dan?
an,
I'm
in-
doing.
an investigation?
Okay, so I click investigation.
That's right. It'll come on your screen.
Oh, him!
I don't know why, I just got that. I don't know.
I will then
13.
That makes so much more sense now.
So as you look in the coffin, it looks like he's been there an awful long time. Several days to be fact, and he's starting to decay. There is no obvious signs of trauma, and there's no obvious signs of him moving about. If you're worried about that,
Who's this in the coffin, sorry?
this is Ismark. He says, "This is our father."
She's just going to go straight up to the coffin, lie her head down to the side of it, look at him and go, how tragic. But with a big grin on her face.
Where's
Death
the
is a
music
beautiful
coming
thing.
from? Is that relevant?
Sorry?
No, music, not you. You're
Oh.
perfectly relevant. I meant, I meant the music.
You're perfectly relevant, you weirdo.
As you're discussing over this coffin and looking at this coffin and cleaning each other off, a striking young woman with auburn hair shuffles into the room. And as she shuffles into the room, Ismark, he looks up and he goes, "Ah, sis, well, I brought saviors to protect us." And as you look over, this is obviously Irina. If you look over Irina, she may be a striking young woman, but she is dressed in like tattered clothing. She's got obvious bandages on both arms, and she speaks in quite a soft tone. She's saying that I think the wolves are coming.
Oh.
And other terrible creatures, they keep attacking the houses at night. My poor father, he couldn't stand the constant assault, so his heart just gave in.
Nothing to do with the those wraps around your arms, darling?
Are these? No, I just had myself.
Right, well, I call bullshit.
Roll a deception.
I say
Deception?
I say I want to insight.
Insight. That's what I meant.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Can I also... Was that a bad oh no?
Yeah,
Yes.
I rolled a 1.
Can I also do an insight then?
Can I
Make
just
it
say my
different.
passive is higher than that?
So, but it's not. Oh, there you go.
Oh.
My D&D Beyond is really like slow tonight.
So
Yours is also done very well. I think yours is the highest.
Oof.
So
She
Penumbra.
would be she will be taking in all the sorrowfulness. As you notice that Penumbra does get attracted to all that.
Yeah.
She's like, oh yes, listening.
So Penumbra and Ambaris, you don't quite. Well, Ambaris, you don't quite believe the
I get it.
story.
Yeah, I get something lesser.
And
than-
Penumbra, you know that she's hiding something. She's scared, worried. You can tell it by the tone of her voice. Everyone else, sorry.
Sorry,
You
I
believe
will
her.
say, what's I going to say? It would be helpful if you was to get everything off your chest. And creepily grins. I feel like you're hiding something. No need to be shy.
But if I tell you the truth, you'll be afraid of me too. And you won't want to help.
Oh,
We will not be afraid of you.
Oh, darling, I'm pretty sure Penumbra's not scared of anything.
I think, if anything, we're going to be scared of her.
So
Gestures to Penumbra.
So she slowly unwraps her bandages. They're all dirty and horrible. And as she slowly unwraps one of them, you can start to see a wound, quite deep and nasty.
Just the one?
No, two. Start becoming visible. It is obvious that these are teeth marks.
Teeth marks of.
Some
I'm going to
creature.
look at Amara, and go. Would you care to look at these? Oh,
He's not there, so
he's not here. I'm just
He's
looking
in
like,
the
where's
chat.
go?
he
in
will
the
look.
chat.
Yeah, he will look. I've got his character loaded, so I can.
Okay.
So he will do a medicine to work out. Oh, nice. He's going to look and he's going to go. These are human bites with elongated,
Human bites?
with elongated canines.
Can I do a check for whether or not I'd assume already that these were vampires? Have we?
You had an attempt in the tavern. Did
Who
you?
did? I don't think I did.
I did. I
Yeah,
did.
you did. You can try history.
I think me and Penumbra both did.
Yeah, it's all about the history. What have you heard in books? What have you been told?
Yeah, me and Penumbra had a check. We got nothing.
Yeah, we were a bit. Yeah. Not knowledgeable on that.
Would
So
it not fall under my arcana?
no, there'll be history. It's not of a magical nature. It's basically knowledge of whether or not you know of a creature like this.
I would have thought they'd come under magical creatures, though. Okay. Where's my history? There it is. It's annoying.
Um, you're not. You've not heard of any stories about what sort of creature does this. There's loads of you've seen one already, like a werewolf. There is humanoid figures out there that do bite like this, but vampire, no.
Well, we obviously discern that from this bite, it's more of a delicate bite rather than a great big werewolf bite.
Yes, yes.
Pretty much.
If it was a werewolf bite, it would look something like the one on Wolfgang.
Yeah.
You could compare.
I'll drag her over. Okay, come over here. Let me just look at Wolfgang.
Definitely delicate. It's like someone's taken delicate to penetrate her skin. Not.
Would we pretty much go, oh, it looks a bit like a snake bite sort of thing, but
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, but more teeth.
More teeth, yeah.
It's a very odd marks for having just a fall. Care to elaborate on your accident?
I got attacked. Once
By?
I thought you fell.
I did, but I didn't want to tell you in case you were
Tell the
afraid of
truth.
me.
We're not afraid of you. Tell the truth.
Or you're gonna not help me.
Lies
Don't tell
do
the
not
truth, we
make
won't help you.
Exactly.
He did it, okay? He did it.
Okay.
We're getting
Pointing
somewhere.
What is he? And who is he, just to make sure we're on the same page?
Where is he?
The Count.
Okay, that's who.
That's a very naughty word. You shouldn't. Oh, the Count. Okay.
That's the who.
I was going to say that's also the what, but I'm glad you clarified.
Okay, so this chap who has been after you, who for some bizarre reason can't keep hold of you, has bitten both of your arms, and you're still in this village.
I'm not leaving
He's a
my
bit
home.
bitey.
I've
No
got nowhere to
reason
go.
So where does your dear brother expect us to take you?
Ismark pipes up and he says, well, I wouldn't mind you taking her to
Yes, Velaki, you've already mentioned it.
Velaki.
What's there?
Well, to start off with, you haven't got the Count looming over this village, constantly being able to see. And Velaki, they're all. We call it. They don't like him. So it's more of a chance of protection.
Would not removing your sister from the Count's grasp not be at all bad for the current villagers? Would he not then maybe lose that temper of his?
He doesn't care for us.
Precisely my point. So if we remove your sister, how will the rest of you fare?
He'll probably leave us alone with his wolves. He'll then
gobble you all up.
Take that risk.
When you say he watches over you, how do you have?
If this fog wasn't here, you could look out our windows and doors and see the castle.
See, now it sounds to me like the problem is not remove your sister from the equation. It sounds to me like remove the Count from the situation.
Yes, and I am all for that. Yes, 100%. I've been training for ages to try and rid him of this plague, but that's that one problem. He's immortal.
Nothing is immortal. Everything dies.
I was just about to say the same thing. I'm liking you even more, Wolfgang. Even
Things
gods
can-
die.
Well, if you can find a
Things-
way of killing him,
Immortal and invulnerable are not the same thing.
Death
You
is
can
inevitable.
live forever, but you can be killed if you're immortal.
if you find a way,
Death
of,
stop for no one.
if you find a way of removing him, involve me. But right now,
Before?
you won't rid him. No one can.
Has anyone in the
Believe-
village that you know of tried this before?
About half of the population. Have you ever
mean the
wondered?
half that are no longer alive?
Yes. And the half of the houses that are no longer living in. They all took pitchforks and charged the
Hold it yourself.
Thank you.
and charged the
Love you.
yeah, love you too. And he charged. I'm trying. You put me off my thought.
Sorry.
Charged. So half this village gathered up, revolt, and charged the castle with pitchforks and torches, and yeah, never to be seen again.
That is also my next question. If you've been training for so long to rid him, what makes you believe we can help?
You're here for a reason. Everyone here's for a reason. I'm sure that the Vistani was told you that. You wouldn't be here if the Vistani didn't tell you that.
You saying it's all part of our destiny?
Don't know. You tell me.
That word is ridiculous.
I agree.
I
Weren't we
wouldn't be
here
here if it
just?
weren't for the Raven Queen.
Weren't we here just for the treasure in the first place?
No, I'm just
mean, we
rather
were-
aggravated by this whole Count gentleman.
I mean, we were brought here with this fake letter to come and save this lady.
I just want to point out, he's been dead 3 days. That letter is definitely fake.
Never would have guessed.
Could have just taken a long time to deliver.
That's true.
Royal Mail first
Not
class.
the Royal Mail, yeah, Royal Mail's a bit.
We tried to deliver, too big for your letterbox. Come back later.
Yeah.
Or in my case, it's still in the fucking warehouse.
Well, we left it in a safe place, said we're not going to tell you where it is, and you didn't tell us either.
Basically, the driver didn't get out the bloody van because he's too lazy.
No, that's Hermes.
Yeah. Hermes are.
Herpes.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Herpes.
about as useful.
Guys, slightly off topic. Let's move. What are we doing?
So, should we see what. Do you reckon it's best if we move her? Or not?
I think we need
I
to
still
visit
stand
the
by
Vistani.
moving her. Yeah, I stand by moving her.
Taking
Is
her
not the
with
problem.
us?
Good.
The
Do
question
you want
is,
to take her with us, or can we keep
No,
her
I-
in the house?
I think she's
And
safer in the house
that's what I was also thinking.
Yeah.
because going by what
Information. that we're
Ismark
getting.
said that he can't enter the building.
Yeah.
So as long as she stays here, she's relevantly.
But is that a life to
Safe.
live?
It is
Bard
until we
boy.
can kill them.
Well,
Count.
what about if you can't kill the count?
Then we have to remove her some other way, away
We
from
will
him.
remove her. Correct.
Smuggle her out with the Vistanis.
Yeah, right.
Always put a disguise on her.
You know how that goes, right?
I have a disguise kit. Just saying.
Well, we don't know whether or not we'll get to that point yet until we've tried to get rid of this count. I
That
have
is
to
true.
consider how I pronounce that word. Great.
Count. Count.
Count.
Count. Count.
Yep. So, removal of count, then removal of your sister. Yes?
Put my teeth next to her arm. Wounds. It's a close match. Plus, I would like to put my symbol on her wound, then pour water over it to see what happens.
He's trying to make holy water.
Oh.
So, with that said, then do a religion check. I just want to see how religious you are feeling right now. If you're able to.
You gotta have faith, faith, faith.
Apologies for the clinking. I am now having my dinner.
Clinky, clinky.
Clinky, clinky, vegan kebabs.
Do 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 do. Aha. Nice. So. Let me see what it says here.
Quite intrigued about that.
Yeah.
To ask Irina, why would the Count bite each arm but not either take her or kill her?
So, right, I'll answer Amara first. So, you put your teeth next to it. You could tell that it's humanoid. And you put your symbol on top, you pour water over it, and she's got 2 wet arms. She's a little bit cleaner. The answer to your question, Kafara, is my memory's a bit hazy when it comes to when it comes to how he did that and why he did that. All I know is that I remember scratching on the walls, banging on the windows, and a sweet voice through the door. And all I remember is the urge to open the door. I opened the door, and the next thing I know, I'm lying there with my hand on my wound. It's very, very hazy.
Did you?
When you, sorry, you go ahead.
Go for it. You go for it.
When you had you couldn't stop yourself when you went to walk to the door. Was it a uncontrollable, or was it something that you were willing to?
Well, I was scared, but yet that didn't faze me. I had to go see, but then the next thing you know, it was over.
Well, it looks like we also need to go shopping for some earplugs.
Not necessarily.
And a blindfold.
So, if you don't mind me saying, can you get me out of here?
So you definitely want to leave? You'd rather not stay and us deal with this Count?
I'm scared.
I'm sure you are.
The people
Isn't there a
in
way of locking you in here, like in a room with no windows and a...
every
And live
room.
what life?
But then I agree with her
Far
brother.
more
Then what kind of
safe
life is that?
feeling.
Yeah. Just for
Uh,
temporary, until we can get other things sorted.
Can I make a suggestion?
Yes.
Take me to Valaki. But before you do that, help me bury help me deliver my father to Donovich, the priest. Because
I'll
of
be very happy to do that.
Would you be staying here?
yes. I do not venture past these doors without protection. To be fair, if I feel safer if you're with me.
Does your
So-
father bear any marks like yours?
No. I can guarantee you he has not been attacked. He's just old and his body could not take it anymore.
Is he to be buried or cremated?
Buried in the cemetery. The Donovich will see to that. The priest of this village.
While everyone's talking and they're not looking,
Mm-hmm.
can I try and steal a button from the corpse?
Sleight of hand.
Look, from his clothing.
That'll be a sleight of hand.
Balls.
That is exactly on my passive perception. Would I spot that?
Yes.
You just hear a very disappointed sigh.
Anyone who's got a passive perception over 14 or on 14 sees that. Ismark and Irina don't see that. They don't.
Straight in her pocket and walks away.
Each to their own.
All right, not. Calm down.
No. It's not that. Well, yeah. All you hear under her breath is, she's going to like this very much, and then just walk away.
So Ismark pipes up and says, "So, have we a deal? We go bury my father with Father Donovich, and you at the first light you'll take Irina on the road to the place that I said.
Where is this place?
I can't even remember what I called it. What did I call this place? Oh, my memory's so bad right now.
Valetti?
Yeah.
Something, I don't know.
Right, that is
Valaki.
Valaki. Yeah.
That's the one.
So many words in front of me right now. I swear I'm dyslexic. Town of Valaki. N. So it was N. There. Right. So it's a good way away. You have to go through the plains, go past the encampment of Tasir. So you have to go. Well, you don't have to go through the encampment of Tasir, but you can go around it and bypass it. Follow the river down.
The seer or Deseer?
Tasir, T
Oh, okay.
T-S-E-R, Tasir, and it's literally south of Lake Zarovich. Just on the Lake Zarovich. So I would say it's about, so that's 5 days travel, 5, 10, about 20 days travel.
Wow.
Ooh.
If you do not stop, basically.
Need to deal with the father first.
Yes, please, because I will not leave here if I know my father is to lie on this floor. We haven't been able to get him anywhere because the villagers just keep to themselves. They just stay away from me.
I believe our best course of action would be to deal with the father, then perhaps visit these Vestani.
I agree.
Ismark,
Mhm.
is the Vistani camp the main Vistani camp nearby on the way to Valaki?
Yes. So
We could just stop off on the way past them.
if you don't want to deal with the Vistani, I don't blame you if you don't, because they're, you know, I like to keep to myself, and if you know what they're talking about, then sure you can just go with them. But as you go over the bridge and you get to the crossroad, not crossroads, the junction, and you turn right to go past the river, and then that'll take you to the Seer encampment. But then you don't have to go right; you can just go straight on, and that just bypasses them completely if you just don't want to deal with it.
Not Ismark has marks on his arms or coverings or.
He's not got. So his skin is quite open. He's just got a short-sleeved t-shirt, tunic basically, and you don't see no sign of any wounds. He's not limping. He looks like he's healthy in a way, as much as he can be. There's no signs of any like ouchies or anything like that.
Yeah.
Any winces. So Ismark, he turns around and says, "So let's deliver my father to the church, and that way we'll get Irina off towards better life. And then once you've figured out a way of defeating the Count, come collect me. I will help you defeat this evil."
So you want us to take your father to the cemetery, and you're not joining us?
Oh, we'll join you.
Okay, then you lead the way.
Okay. So with that said, we'll take a quick break, couple minutes. I need a wee. Replenish drinks.
No problem.
And we'll reconvene in about 3 minutes, 2 minutes. So back in a moment.
Okie dokie.
We'll be back.
We'll be back.
Ha 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 ha.
I want to drink your blood.
Blah.
Okay, right. So we'll be right back. Bear with us a second. So you're helping the guys escort the corpse to the church, which is all the way. Where is it? There. So who is carrying the coffin?
The
Ron
coffin.
looks at Wolfgang.
Yeah, I'll definitely be taking part in that.
Anyone else, or is he going to be the one to solely
He would
carry
like a hand.
If he needs
I'm
help,
sure he doesn't.
if he needs help, I'll help him. But
Is any further aid needed to carry this coffin?
It's going to be awkward to carry a coffin on its own.
I was hoping to sit on top of it, my legs crossed while he carries it on his shoulder.
I can offer mage hands. That's as far as I'm going. Thank you.
So, Wolf, if you're not accepting any help, then
I'll accept that, but I don't think I can fucking carry it by myself.
I'll give
like
you
I
a hand.
said, I'd help.
I am only human.
so let's have
Are you even human?
let's
If
Yeah.
let's have an athletics with advantage because you're being helped.
Thank God for the athletics.
We are back.
The
Advantage.
even then, it's not fucking great.
It's
Let's say I can only see
advantage.
one,
Yeah, I've rolled twice.
Have
but
you?
it's not turned up twice.
Yeah.
You use-
I get you.
Is it not in the chat twice?
No, it's once.
There you go.
there you go. 16.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You managed to pick up the coffin, and you are escorting the coffin. Hang on, I need to do this quickly. GM layer, hup, layer token, boom, there she is. You're getting back up here. As you get past that house again, you hear the sobbing.
I'm gonna have another look again, see if I can see any cracks in the windows.
Yep,
No.
nothing, black, darkness. Goes this way. And you get to the church entrance. Slow the church. Whoop, way zoomed in. Let's bring Wolf. Amberus. You're both carrying the coffin. Let's put you up here, put you up there. Amara, Kithara, and Penumbra. You're probably leading the charge, I would say.
Be like a pallbearer and just walk in front. Da-da.
And then you have
Death and everything. It's brilliant.
Ismark. And you'll have what's her face?
Excuse me?
What's her face?
Irina.
Are we sure she's not called Elena?
Irina.
Never mind, don't worry.
It's not even in my thing. What's going on here?
Oh, no, it was a reference to something else, don't worry.
Go, you're in your church. You got Donovich, the priest, at his altar. Let me explain what is going on and what you see. So as you walk in, so it's atop a slight rise as you're walking up towards the church. Against the roots of the pillar stone that supports Castle Ravenloft stands a grey, sagging edifice of stone and wood. This church has obviously weathered the assaults of evil for centuries on end and is worn and weary. Centuries on end and is worn and weary. A bell tower rises toward the back, and flickering light shines through holes in the shingled roof. The rafters strain feebly against their load. As you approach the church doors, the heavy wooden doors of the church are covered with claw marks and scarred by fire. So the doors open to reveal a 10-foot wide, 20-foot long hall leading to a brightly lit chapel. The hall is unlit and reeks of mildew. 4 doors, 2 on each side of the hall, lead to adjacent chambers. You can see that the chapel is strewn with debris. Okay.
Sorry, Dan.
I was on a different page, so I'd turn it around. You can see that the chapel is strewn with debris, and you hear a soft voice from within reciting a prayer. Suddenly the prayer is blotted out by an inhuman scream that rises up from beneath the wooden floors. I'm hungry!
Oh my god.
Bloody fantastic.
And then Donovich is literally praying on his knees. You are in the hallway walking up towards Donovich.
Where did the
Okay.
I'm hungry come from?
You believe it to come from underneath the floor.
Fantastic. Anybody? Any ideas?
Definitely want to cover Irina. Make sure she's, no one's going near her.
Mm-hmm.
Should be.
Sorry, what
Not
was
safe.
that? Oh, shouldn't be here. Okay.
There's one thing you do notice that's common around here is the buildings are all scratched up and fire on the outside. So something's trying to get in to pretty much all the buildings.
Right.
But you don't really see anything inside the building, if you know what I mean, of scratch marks. And
Priest, of what do you fear?
so you go into the chapel area, okay. So let me explain a bit about the chapel. So the chapel is a shambles, with overturned and broken pews littering the dusty floor. Dozens of candles mounted in candlesticks and candelabras light every dusty corner in a fervent attempt to rid the chapel of shadows. At the far end of the church sits a claw-scarred altar. There we go. Behind which kneels a priest in soiled vestments. Next to him hangs a long, thick rope that stretches up into the bell tower. From beneath the chapel floor, you can now start to hear a young man's voice cry out, "Father! I'm starving!"
What seems to be the trouble, I wonder?
I'm gonna shout out to the priest. Seems like you're not feeding someone. He sounds very hungry.
Yeah. Hang on. Yes.
Start forward.
Yes. Ignore him.
Oh no,
No,
sure.
Don't worry about him.
Hard
He's
to ignore, human.
he's cursed, and we're trying to rid of the curse is impossible.
Curse, do you speak?
He has
Can we
Sounds
the
like
Can we please put the coffin down somewhere? It's getting heavy.
you could put it down on the floor near you, yeah.
Oh, well, that's why I was going to move, and I was like, hang on a minute, I'm helping with the coffin, but if you're putting it down, I'm going to jump forward.
Okay.
About there.
I
Oh,
want to
can
put
move.
myself.
I did not realise I could move. Okay.
So,
okay.
I want to put myself between Irina and.
I'm going to stand in the middle, so I've got a Dragonborn behind me. Oh no, he's not a warrior Dragonborn. He's just a book
No.
Dragonborn. Okay.
He is a book dragonborn, but he isn't the weakest.
Sounds like the curse of hunger. Is there anything we can do?
Are you offering yourself?
That'd be funny. Have I got anything actually? I've got some rations.
Don't worry about him.
Are you okay?
I'm just
Are you okay?
Bit throaty. Are you alright?
I'm just exhausted. You get a picture that he's just been praying for so long. It's all he's done. He's just prayed and prayed and prayed, and he's got a bit hoarse. He's
I get a little bit, just a little bit closer, so I can see. Does he look okay? You know, like if he hasn't got no sickness or anything himself.
He looks haggard and withdrawn, like he's not looking after himself.
I have a question regarding the building itself.
Okay.
Is it dark or dim in any way?
No, in this area you're in right now, there is lights, candles and candelabras that are trying to remove of all the shadows in this room. He's trying to physically light it up.
Penumbra feels very exposed.
Yeah.
Go sit in an alcove.
There's rooms back there if you want to.
Are there any unusual sigils or symbols anywhere that we can see?
Um,
Inside? I don't
No.
know. Would it be? No, it wouldn't be, but or whatever it is.
probably. So you're actively looking. So
It is.
I would say you're going. Let's do a perception. Let's see what you see. Yeah.
Roll. No, what do I roll?
Oh, perception.
Not a very big shadow, but it's trying its best.
Yeah, this area is trying to remove all shadow.
Yeah.
I'm rolling pants.
This area here has been destroyed. Whatever was here, someone has made an effort of destroying it. So crosses are destroyed, the pews are destroyed, the tapestries are all shredded, the altar is all clawed up. So something had clawed this room up, and Donovich, he don't look wounded or hurt, but he looks tired, withdrawn, haggard, struggling basically, and
Can I do
Trying
a
to get
perception?
brownie points with his gods all night.
Can I do a perception check on him? Like, is he standing in a particular way, like to shield, like a certain part of him? Is he got something in his hands?
that'll be an insight.
Like, okay, even if he has something in his hands.
Yeah, because if he's trying to conceal, he's like trying to deceive you. If you're trying to think.
Okay, I wasn't sure because trying to see if he had something in his hands, I wasn't sure if that's perception or.
No, I would say it's
insight.
an insight in this case.
Okay then.
Behavioural.
17.
Nice. He has a book in his hand. That's all he has, and he's reciting from that book. But he stopped now because you're here, and he does notice that you've brought a coffin in, and he questions. He says, "Ishmak, Arena, who's this? Who have you brought to bury?" Sorry. Who have you brought to bury? And they turn around and says, "Our father, he's passed away. Unfortunately, he died of a heart attack." Donovich, he comes closer to you. And he goes, as he gets closer, you could see quite clearly that he's drenched in dirt and filth. He's got soiled robes. He definitely ain't looked after himself.
Oh.
I have a thing.
Mhm.
I'm going to use I can't say it now.
Prestidigitation.
And I'm going to gently just try and remove some of the dirt from him. But here's the thing. the effects of my magic, as described in the first episode, still happen. Blue flames, bleeding from eyes, still happen. I can't turn that off.
Oh God. To be fair, he's not fussed.
Yeah. No, I'm just making sure that's aware, because
Yeah.
that probably would be startling.
He's
It's like
he
eyes
looks
burst into flame.
he looks like a man who's seen a lot of stuff. And he'll turn around and say, "Oh, it's a shame he has passed. He lived a good life, your father." Yeah. Let's say we bury him at dawn.
Do you need a drink, good sir?
I
You
could do
sound
it.
like you need one.
I could do with a drink, yes.
I pass over my canteen.
He takes a swig, and then he takes an even bigger swig.
You may want to wipe that down before you drink
I-
from
I-
it yourself.
I use prestidigitation to clean it again and just put it.
Yeah.
If you
It
could
looks
put,
like you've had, and she's going to walk around and go, you've had a bit of a party in here. She's walking around to the altar.
he doesn't say anything about the altar or acknowledge you actually saying anything about it. He does mention to Wolfgang and Amara when he sees the coffin being brought in by them. If he asks you politely if you could just put the coffin just to the right there, around the
Amara?
corner. Amberus. Amberus, sorry. Please, fine fellows, please place his the corpse in the coffin just round the corner out the way. We'll bury him at dawn. We'll say some prayers to the morning Lord. And
Okay.
Father, I'm starving. And we will bury him.
Snoring.
We'll bury him in the morning.
Ambrose,
Mm-hmm.
That's
do
the
you
morning.
think you might try and feed the body to the creature?
Sir, what is your name?
I am Father Donovich.
Donovich. Father Donovich. Okay. I'm going to be as polite as I can be.
Mhm.
Why is this person so hungry, and what is cursed him?
That blasted Strahd has took my son.
If he's took your son, what is screaming? They're hungry.
Not my son.
What is he then?
A servant of Strahd.
He's shouting father.
So very helpful.
Yes, he's shouting father, which
Cast
is
a
quite
deal with it.
confusing, really, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That's the intention.
That's what she's going to walk up to him and go, well, would you like us to deal with it?
Should have never took up arms and charged that castle. He would not be in this situation. Oh, the morning Lord, please give my son back. As soon as you say, would you like me to deal with him? He goes, no! He's my son.
You told
You
us
just said
he
he
wasn't your
wasn't.
son.
He's still... he's still my son in there.
No, he's
Just
not.
the soul of a servant of the evil Strahd.
You just said he's not your son. So make up your mind. Is he or isn't he?
Don't twist my words, son.
You
He's not your
twisted
son either.
Yes, exactly. First of all, don't call me son. Second of all, you twisted your own words. You make your bed, now you lie in it. 3. Why don't we just go have a look? I'm sure we can help out in some way, shape or form.
Stick with us. He could have a look. Big
I know-
grin.
I know some magic. Maybe I can help.
He walks back and he says, Don't. No one can help him. Even the Morning Lord can't help him.
Then why do you keep praying to him?
Because that one day they may listen and act
You
upon my
said
prayer.
they can't help, not they won't help. Now I am twisting your words.
Does
Would always send his corrupted soul to the Raven Queen. Just saying. She's rocking back on her heels with her hands behind her back now, like.
Planning on doing with this son, not your son, that is apparently beneath your feet?
removing
And what is it that he hungers for?
removing the curse?
I'm just gonna look around, see if there's any doors, like anywhere, like
Yeah, the only doors you saw was the two on either side of the hallway as you walked in. What can you
these ones.
Yeah, what can you see? Let me have a look.
We can see the room,
Nice. There we go.
but we can't see past.
Dynamic
This
lighting is
square.
awesome.
We can literally see like a shape of an aeroplane,
Yeah, and if we can
Like-
also see just out the windows.
like this is all we can see.
And that's why I like pre-built stuff. That's a penis.
I'd be a little worried if that's what your penis looked like, Daniel.
Yeah.
I got blue balls.
She's just gonna like slink between people, you know, try not to get him to notice. So basically, she's stealthing back.
He goes back to praying, basically.
I'm gonna put my ear up against this door and listen.
That door. Okay, that door is said number this one, and hang on. That one is this one.
Is thieves' tools what you use to?
Yeah, thieves' tools is used to unlock locks.
Good.
You put your ear to the door. It is deadly
Uh-huh.
quiet in there.
And I'll slide over and listen to this one.
Again, deadly quiet under there.
I'll jump up and down and bang the floor.
Yeah,
Dap, 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 dap.
yeah, you bang the floor.
I suggest we either
It
leave
did
or solve
dog
the problem.
shit.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Okay, I want to try and open this one.
Okay. That one there is. It's unlocked.
It's unlocked.
Yeah, it's a wooden door.
I'm gonna slowly open it.
As you slowly open it, I can do that now. Hey, where is it? Dynamic lighting. There we go. Let's click on that, and then we go reveal.
Oh. She's gonna slowly close it back up and then open this one.
Okay, what did
Oh,
you?
we lost.
That
I only
was
saw a
Mark.
bed.
That was Mark.
Go. That opens up nicely.
Oh, it's individual. Ah, got you.
Yep.
Because I can only see like triangles.
Yeah.
That's
down
because
here.
that's because you're nowhere near it.
Oh,
No.
okay. Now I can see into the room. Now Cathara's moved, but I couldn't
Yeah.
when.
Yeah, it's
I can tell
Really
you
pre-built
why.
is great.
I can tell you why, because
Cool.
I can move Cathara and Amara's token as well as my own.
Ah. Okay.
Yeah.
So we can see what they see.
Let me
Got
sort
ya.
let me sort that out.
I would like to.
Rage.
Oh, sorry. Yes. No. I'll
Ooh.
wait until you've done that with the tokens. I can move Cathara.
Penumbra,
And
can you
I'm
see what I see?
Can you see what I see?
Some beds to sleep in.
No.
A bedroom to that side, and I
No.
can see chains,
What does that look like on the floor to you?
trapdoor.
Interesting. I do like a trapdoor.
Don't open that trap.
Let me know
door.
which room you would like to have more interest
Enter.
in, and I
This
will
one.
describe it. That one, okay?
The one with the boring bed. The one with the
Yeah.
bed.
The one with the bed, okay, I'll do that one.
No. I was joking.
Has it got Kylie Minogue bed sheets?
No, it's
What?
got Spider-Man bed sheets.
Okay.
Right, everyone should have their own characters, and they should be able to control their own characters, apart from Mark's, which is controlled by me.
Okay.
Cool, because I can't control anyone. Oh,
Yeah,
that's better.
Yeah, I can't.
And
Oh no, I can't even see Penumbra now I've moved. There we go.
there you go. So now you should all be at. This is what I like about Roll20. You should see what you can see. All the
Yeah.
visions are sorted out. Right. So you're interested in said room here.
Yep, I literally want to slide in as quietly as I can.
So as you open the door, you notice that inside, time and neglect have punched holes in the ceiling of this mouldy room, which contains a few broken roof shingles amid puddles of water in one corner. Set into the floor is a heavy wooden trapdoor, held shut with a chain and a padlock. A young man's screams of anguish can be heard through the door. Hungry!
And I'm going to say, like, on a lower voice and go, should we unlock it? Could be fun.
Could also be dangerous.
Everyone
You're
else,
not there.
you can
Sure,
do stuff if you want.
Amberus.
Everyone's got free will of what they want to do.
I would say, give me the word and I shall unlock it.
Bird is the word.
Bird is the word.
Amber's is going to ask if Ismark and Irina will, if they want to stay where they are now or if they want to follow further this way.
They feel comfortable with Donovich.
Okay. If that's the case for now, Ambrose will leave them with those two.
A Corona. Alright, cool. Yep. And
And just
Amara
peek in.
will stay up here as well.
Yeah, and peek
Do I
in
need-
at what these two are
Right,
messing
so
around with.
Penumbra and Kafara, what are you doing?
I'm going to try and open that lock.
Right, while you're doing that, what is Wolfgang doing?
Probably staring at the ceiling.
No, actually. I was just
Truly.
waiting. No one's alerted me of them moving. I can't see them.
We just, like, stealthed away.
You've just wandered off. I have no control over that. So
There you go, Stream. That's all he can see.
I'm gonna find the nearest sort of sturdy pew to sit on.
You'll be very lucky to find one, especially with your stature. It all looks destroyed. While you're doing that, Penumbra, roll a thieves tool check, please. It'll be
I'm trying to find how.
Right, are you proficient in thieves
Yes.
tools? Have you got thieves tools?
Yeah.
No,
Was it in my equipment?
by the sounds of it.
What I was given? What was getting torch, tinderbox, right? Hammer, dart, crowbar. Got crowbar? No, I haven't. Yes, I have. I've got crowbar.
Okay.
That was very fast. Yes, no.
No, I haven't got disguise thieves tools. God dang it!
What do you have?
Crowbar.
You can use that just to break the lock.
Father! Hungry!
Hang on. I thought this is really. I'll
That was a good time.
try and crowbar it.
Yeah. Strength.
Oh, I'll just press
Also-
crowbar.
Also, they give you
straight.
advantage.
Yeah.
You'll give me advantage.
Yeah, because it's a
No,
crowbar.
the crowbar.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Because you're
Did it
lever in it.
roll? No.
Dude. Oh, 20.
Crap.
So
Oof.
the rusted lock snaps as you.
Oh, don't
kink,
say it's rusted. Sounds like I'm just 1 week. It's gonna break anyway.
and the chain is limp.
let the fun begin. And I'm just going to pull the chains out
Yeah, the change as you pull it out.
and then open it up. Flip it open.
Strength check, please.
Did it roll? Oh, I've done it twice again. I don't know why it keeps doing that. A little bit heavy.
It looks like it's stuck. Probably mildew and mold is holding it down.
There's been no
If-
help here.
If
big guy.
Cathara will let Ambrose in, Ambrose will give it a quick try. Strength check, you say?
Yes, please.
Apparently doesn't want to roll.
It's been a bit slow today.
Yeah, as with me.
I think I might have a billion things coming. Sure.
I've got one here, and it's a 6.
Yeah.
Again, this is not budging.
I'm
Hunger.
gonna run out.
Hunger.
I'm gonna run out. And I'm gonna stand there and I'm gonna go. You might need to go back into the room on your left, as they may need your help.
Oh, okay.
Flutters her eyelids.
You see the pecs go bouncing. Yeah.
What's that?
Just the
And I'm gonna
trapdoor.
stay here just to make sure that he's not,
Trapdoor?
you know.
He's praying.
How heavy
Okay.
is the trapdoor?
It's not more of it's heavy. It's more of it's stuck with mildew and stuff. So it's a strength check to try and break that seal of mold and mildew.
Right. So first,
Right,
if it's
where's
just
the bloke who
breaking the
likes to do
mildew.
Predestination and cleaning.
At first, if it's just breaking a seal, I'm gonna try and like stamp on it,
Okay.
and
Hungry,
then I'll try and peel it out.
Father. I'm hungry.
Oh, don't tell me that didn't go. Oh, it didn't go. Checks don't go through.
Oh, sorry. Well,
God damn it.
what be
Hold on, I'm gonna have to
So it doesn't say
do
anything
it through
about.
that.
Yeah, I was just saying
Yep.
it doesn't say anything about athletics or anything like that.
Anyone
No,
need
yeah.
prestidigitation?
So as you
Just
But I don't think
I
it's
know I
needed.
can. I just can't be asked right now.
I-
I was just waiting for the person who likes to do the cleaning.
as you grab hold of the handle, you flex your muscles, and as you pull, it's tough to start with, but then you feel it give way, and you could hear it like suction, like, and then it.
Screams pause.
Okay, hang on. No, it's not. So now it's given way and it's now open. You can freely open it, and the shouts and the screams from beneath stops. I said stop.
Mm. So,
Full shouting has stopped.
Yes.
who's going first?
Is that good or bad?
Most likely bad.
drop one of them glowy light things in.
I use dancing lights and just send a singular blob of light down.
Okay. So, what's that? Right, yeah, there it is. Believe it's a set of stairs. It bounces, it goes down the stairs. Yeah, a set of stairs going down.
Mhm.
All you see is stairs that goes down.
Okay then. Just some
That-
stairs.
And I'll say to Ismark and is it Irina?
Irina.
Irene.
Anything strange happens, please scream. Thank you. And then she's just gonna carry on walking down. Yeah.
Okay. Who is going down to the underground?
Actually, Embers is just going to quickly pop out,
Yeah.
if possible. If he can spot Irina, he's going to quickly cast on her
Mhm.
protection from good and evil.
Okay. You've cast.
And I have to.
Got to touch her, so you get right up to her.
Oh, I didn't realize it was touch.
Ow, ow.
Embers is just going to gently pop around the corner, probably startle her, be like,
I was gonna say.
sorry. He's just going to gently pat her on the shoulder. It'll all be okay. And I'm not sure. Does it protect from all of those or just one?
All of them.
Okay, I was worried it had to be chosen a specific one.
No, that is all of them.
And once that's done, Ambrose is just going to quickly pop off.
Yeah, so she jumps a little bit and she's a little bit worried about what you're doing. She doesn't know what you're doing.
I'm just patting her on the shoulder,
Well,
casting a spell.
By the time you cast the spell,
Bleeding.
yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, she it's done. It's over. Okay, nice.
Yeah, that's a concentration though, so I have to, if I take damage, I have to make
Okay.
a check for it.
So, are we all going downstairs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to go stealthily.
Right, I need to move you where I need you to move. Hang on. So who's going down first?
Can we
I'll
see
go
anything
down
other than the
first.
stairs?
Sorry?
Can we see anything other than the stairs?
No, all you see is stairs that goes down.
Is it lit?
Fam.
No.
Okay, so maybe somebody with
Oh,
dark vision or like make light.
It's
might
got
want to
dance.
go down
It's
first.
got dancing lights down there.
Yeah, I
Oh,
can
he's
go
already
first.
dancing. Oh yeah, he put the little globe of light in there, didn't
Yeah,
he?
so
I'll
there
go
is light.
down with the. I'll go down with the lights.
That's why I rolled a 9 because the lights are giveaway.
Right, so I need to have some sort of, because you all got dark vision, haven't you? So let me put.
I don't.
Let me
I have
put,
no dark vision. I just have dancing lights.
I think at certain levels my dark vision's like better than anyone else's.
How many globules of light did you put down?
One.
I created all of them, which is 4, but I only sent 1 down to begin with.
Okay.
After going down, I bring all the other 3 with me and spread them out.
Dragonborn did have night.
They don't,
dark
for some
vision.
reason.
Yeah, it's the same with bloody what's the fishy people, the
Triton.
Triton people. Yeah, they're like pretty much half mermaid, like mermaid people, but they haven't got dark vision. And you think, what? They live in the sea.
There's
Yeah.
the reason why I have chosen dancing lights.
Okay, I think now if I click on you, why have you got vision?
I don't know. Maybe it's something to do
Oops,
with
wrong one.
a torch or whatnot. Actually, hold on. No, I don't cast dancing lights. As soon as I go and do the spell on Irina, the spell cancels. The dancing lights puff out of existence and I light a torch.
Okay, but you still got vision, which I don't get.
Ah, there we go. Shade Heritage.
Whoops. Hang on. One of these characters has got one of the thingies. Hang on.
It's probably me because I can see things that I shouldn't.
I don't know. Oh, well, I'll figure out later. It's not an issue right now. Right.
Well, I have a torch lit in my hand, so.
So, Gafari, you're stuck at the top at the moment. Penumbra's just underneath you. Amberus and Wolf is at the bottom of the stairs. So, in order for you to get in, they've all got to shuffle down 5 feet.
Time to go, big man. Onwards.
Who's up front?
Wolfgang.
That would be me.
Alright, there we go. So, there we go.
I thought. I was, oh no. Okay.
So, you're in the Undercroft. The church's Undercroft has rough-hewn walls and a floor made of damp clay and earth.
Pillars.
Rotting wooden pillars strain under the weight of the wooden ceiling. Candlelight from the chapel above slips through the cracks, allowing you to glimpse a gaunt shape in the far corner.
Can
Hello?
everybody see that person?
And only those currently in line of sight and aren't blocked by pillars.
He
Good here.
as you're walking through, he just literally sheepishly sidestep around, and he's like, I can smell your blood.
I bet you can. Tell us what happened to you.
I can
Wolfgang,
smell your blood.
stand back. He might attack. So
Because
just
smelling
stay
his breath
back.
from here. If
I
he
can-
actually goes to launch for me, I'm basically in a defensive mode. I'm gonna basically hold an action. As soon as he comes towards me, I'm gonna punch him. So I'm keeping my distance from him.
Do we know what he is now?
He's trying. Yeah, I'm just trying to get him away from going up the stairs.
Yeah, you've got the picture. He's trying to get away from you. It's obvious. He's like, I can smell your blood. Come
So he's
closer.
not coming to us, he's just freaking out.
Yeah,
He's trying to leave, basically. That's why I was cutting off his.
Stop.
I'm just going to say to him, calm down. Tell us, please, what happened. Ambrose is holding the torch and he's being very non-hostile.
I can smell your blood.
Just calm down. Just calm down. Stand
And he
stand-
lunges towards Wolfgang, and then we'll call it there.
Damn it. I was trying to
Can't
get him to
do
calm down.
that.
So what happens is, he's a gaunt figure in the corner, and as you approach him, you're going, calm down, calm down. He's like, get away from me. You smell your blood. And he's trying to avoid you. But every time he tried to get away from you, Wolfgang got in the way. And he didn't like that.
Was he trying to get away from me or just people in general?
People in
Trying to get
general.
up here.
Okay.
Every time he shimmied around, he bumped into someone, hissed at him, and walked away. And then he came back, and now he's got around, and he's got to the point now where he's just give up. And
Thing is, right, I've got danger sense, but I don't want to be getting out of the way of him.
So let's roll initiative right now, and then we'll get it all ready for next session. Oh, I need to do my thingy.
Yeah, we haven't got turn order yet.
There it is.
Come on, give me good.
Oh, come on.
Oh, I'm not much better.
I'm 3.
I always seem to go
got that
after
one.
the other thing.
Ow,
I got
I've got a
that one.
nice little stunning strike ready for him.
If you can hit him.
Yeah. The arrows didn't go on the turn order.
Yeah, I've just updated it now though.
Oh.
When you do initiative, you just need to make sure you click in your character. That way, it will
Bubbles come up.
It will sort it out for you. Yeah. So Ambrose, you got a 3. Oh dear. Who else am I missing? Penumbra. You got 13. Yeah, I didn't delete it last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll get Mark in after. All right. And then with that, You've got an angry vampire.
Bitey man.
That wants to get out.
Oh, hang on. I can't stand on straight yet, can I? Oh, fuck.
Wait, what?
You're never free.
What are you again? What
Monk.
class? I think you should be able to.
No.
Unless you know. I know this is probably cheating, but what subclass are you? Because it depends on the subclass, I think.
Why are the long
And I'm
death?
not on the turn order.
Right.
Yeah, Stunning Strike is 5th. I was thinking of something else. If you were open hand, you could do some other stuff.
I'm gonna go and go. Black barrier.
Well, I could try and knock him out.
Wow. That's a wrap for today. Thank you for watching. The group has found a vampire spawn in the basement of the church, which is in fact Father Donovich's son, Daru, who in fact picked up pitchforks and took to arms and was sent to the castle to rid of Strahd himself. But then Strahd captured him, turned him, sent him back to his father to torment him, but didn't get too far as he got cornered and imprisoned in the under parts of this church. It's getting a bit weird and interesting right now, where they're getting used to the village of Barovia, but nothing seems right around here. They need to work out where these items are that was given to them in their fortunes. They need to start focusing on this, but they keep getting distracted by aiding other people when they need to. Who knows? Are they going to defeat Daru? Or are they going to let him out? How's Father Donovich going to react to the killing of his son? Not son. Wow. We'll see that in next session, which I believe is going to be next Thursday. So tomorrow will be a casual PlayStation game session. Most likely going to chase the platinum on the Last of Us 2. And with that said, Wednesday will be Mark's game with Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition with Tyrell, the healing cleric. That just doesn't do. The hell is that? I hear eating on the end. That is weird. Huh. That is weird. Huh. There's the sound of eating for someone. Anyway, God, technical issues as always. So Thursday will be most likely another version of Strahd, because I think they're liking it at the moment and they want me to carry it on. And then on Friday will be PlayStation, a Ocarina, Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition with Ocarina, the Fey Touched, and see where we go with Tiny's missions. And then on Saturday will be a PlayStation session, but with a Pokemon with the silly Saturdays, and with the children and the kids. We open some Pokemon cards, see who gets the best card out of them. We'll play with the kids for a little while, keep them occupied, and then on Sunday will be hopefully another Wild West. We get good old Phil back to play his Wild West game. Yes, so again, I appreciate you watching today, and if you're new to the stream, please hit that follow button. Help me hit my target. My target is 50 followers at the moment, and if I hit that target, I will do a personal one shot for the viewers and only the viewers. I appreciate you taking your time. Also, if you are unfortunate enough to miss the majority of the stream, please, it will be up on YouTube within 24 hours. Head over to my YouTube channel. You can get all my previous videos or anything that I've streamed before. And if you'd like to share, follow, and subscribe and get me out there, that will help me gratefully. I appreciate your time, and I'll see you next session.